Hey guys, this is Drew Presta, and today we're going to be doing more of a styling video. So basically all the clothes that I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to be showing you how I style them myself and kind of how I put the outfit together, my own little twist if I want to, my own little personality, and you guys can see kind of just how I maneuver my own clothing, how I work with the fashion brands and work with just different adjustments that I can put on myself or that the clothes come with, and that's why I bought them. So I definitely want to show you my own little mix. We're in my bedroom right now. This is my bed. And we're going to be rummaging through my closet. I'm going to be showing you a different couple brands that have really worked with me over the last 5 years. Okay, so before we literally dive into my closet, because I can do that, I'm going to be discussing the fashion game a little bit and kind of how more of its journey from where it was back then to where it is now, how much we have accomplished, and just kind of where I've seen it grown in my own aspect, just as a child and kind of now. You know, 5 years ago, if you guys remember, plus size was just kind of barely getting in. And no one was really willing to talk about it. Everyone was kind of scared to discuss anything that was remotely different than what they were already catering to. You know, they didn't want anything to really do with that industry because it wasn't their target. And, you know, that worked for only so long before people were realizing hey, I can't buy your stuff. I can't buy anyone's stuff anywhere because I'm not that size that they're targeting to and that the models are actually, portraying and stuff. So, they're starting to lose out on a lot of things, and they're realizing, that's a pretty huge percentage that we're not catering to, and that's a lot of money actually. Now that I calculate it, that's a lot of money I'm missing out on. So let's make a whole new collection. Let's make a line for them. Let's do something about it. Let's make more money because that's a huge percentage, and they can look cute wearing our stuff. No one is even doing this yet. And that's what a lot of brands are now starting to realizing. They're opening their eyes. They're opening their minds, and they're realizing, hey, they could look cute wearing our stuff too. This is great. Let's do this. Let's listen and actually understand what they're saying and what they need. Let's cater to that. So bam, here we are now. And here I am now actually dressing so much better than what I was as a child, because I was more of I guess a tomboy when I was a kid. I was a very t-shirt, jeans, tennis shoes, hair in a ponytail. Let's go. Didn't care. But that was also the case because I didn't have many options as a kid as to what I could wear that was appropriate for me, because I was so tiny, and I'm a tiny little person as it is. I'm only 3'4". So that's pretty tiny for a little person. Most of the time they're at least averaging almost 4 feet. Pretty close. At least 3'7", 3'6", they're pretty close to 4 feet. So it's the fact that, okay, now I'm already having to double time that. That's twice. I really am not I can't wear certain things. I can't do certain things. And it was really depressing. So I stuck to, boys' jeans and sweats because they were actually a lot more accommodating than the girls. I didn't want to wear a unicorn at, I didn't want to wear rainbows. I didn't want to wear Teletubbies. I didn't want to wear Dora the Explorer at 10, 11 years old, but that's what the size, that was what fitting me. So I definitely am super happy that celebrities want their children to dress just like them, because, hey, now we have the opportunity to dress just like you guys. Yay. A lot more brands are realizing that, okay, hey, yeah, we need to help cater them. Nike is doing a fabulous job. Target is doing a fabulous job. We have Zappos Adaptive now, you guys. That's fabulous. And you guys have seen me model for them personally. And I honestly, it's just such a great feeling being with them, because they're introducing brands to even me as well, because Zappos Adaptive, they hold other brands. They hold brands within them. So I would be wearing Steve Madden and J. Crew and Uggs, and I'm wearing a lot of like great things. And I'm like, I didn't even realize I could fit into Steve Madden and J. Crew. But J. Crew has a 4% stretch on all of their on their clothing and their overalls that I got. And hey, Steve Madden has a zipper, an adaptive zipper. And my foot actually slides in there super smoothly and clean, because as little people, a lot of us, we have wide feet. Not all of us, but a lot of us we do. So it's really difficult for us to find shoes and heels and stuff like that. So when we can slide in our foot super easily, that's shocking. And that's great, because now I want 2 pairs, because I need to stock up, because this may not ever happen again in my lifetime. So I always double up. But I love the shoes, and now I know I can fit into Steve Madden, I can fit into J. Crew, I can fit into all these brands that I didn't even think I should even try, because like, what's the point? Like, it's not gonna, like, I know they're just, I just thought I knew, and I was wrong. So I'm here to prove those who also thought that wrong. I am right, that we can actually, a lot of us fit into those brands. We just need to try. Like, you could walk into a store and you could inspire them, like, hey, like, she almost fit into that. If we actually just made one size lower, I wonder what other teens or children that could fit into that size as well. What are we not, maybe we can hit that. So I'm just so happy that the fashion industry is growing even more, that there are more brands becoming aware that we are a huge chunk and they're just missing out. And we're just not sitting at home in my comfy bed and we're just not, like, we're not just sitting here doing nothing and twiddling our thumbs. We have things to do, places to be, not just sitting at home feeling sorry for ourselves. We want to go out and look cute. I have to go meet the girlfriends at 6. I have to go to this meeting at 4. Let me see, like, I have things to do. So just super happy that brands are becoming more aware and we're moving forward and not backwards. And I just can't even wait for more of what the future to come. We have great advocates. We have a fabulous woman. She's a disability fashion stylist. Her name is Stephanie Thomas. She also does the styling. She pulls for all the shoots for Zappos Adaptive. So I'm super happy and thankful that we're able to talk and communicate, and she can see and pull things that work for me, and not just pull things randomly and let's just hope, that it's gonna fit her. Like, no, really happy that they're putting out people that are really listening and honing down to our needs. And I'm back for round 2 with Zappos Adaptive, because they realize, hey, it works. So super happy, and yeah. Okay, now it's time to go into my closet, and we're gonna go make a little mess and get our creative minds flowing and just put some pieces together and see where we land. Okay, so first up we have a trench coat that I absolutely adore. I honestly wish I had more opportunities to wear it here in LA, but it's just not cold enough. But I got this from a brand called the Jan's Kids Store, and you guys can follow them below. So the one thing I really do like about this jacket is that it actually cinches. So you guys can see here the strings, and then you can pull so that it gives you more of a waistline. And it just kind of just gives you more of a nice frame, a good figure. It can show off your figure. And I loved the cuffed sleeves. It kind of makes my arm feel a little bit more elongated, and a girl always needs that. So I definitely do love the sleeve. And let me show you the best feature on this jacket, which is so rare, you guys, for a kid's jacket, is that it has pockets. And they're actually working, functional pockets. So rare. So I'm honestly even loving the color of this, because I am just now kind of getting more, I guess, into colors, but I like color statements. So this jacket has always been really good with that. I don't like to wear a lot of bright colors just because that's just not my style. If it is, great for you, but not me. I'd like to use just one color statement, and this jacket really works perfectly by giving me that. I can do like a solid white outfit, a solid black outfit, and I can zip it up all the way up to the neck for those rainy, horrible days that happen here in LA. And I'm going to be showing you guys what this looks on me so you guys can get the height and kind of see where it lands, because I was even debating on kind of shortening the jacket of kind of where that zipper ends right there at the end. So I'm going to show you guys why I kept it the length that it came in, and absolutely why I love it and what it looks like on me. This next jacket is just a basic black fur coat that I got. I've honestly had this jacket for years, probably over like 7-10 years. And thankfully, being me as a little person, nothing really I outgrow. But I honestly always believed that a girl should have at least one faux fur jacket in her closet. I have like 3. I actually have a black vest of a fur, and I have a gray vest. But this is my long coat jacket. I honestly use this and wear this everywhere that I possibly can. And this is honestly probably one of my warmest jackets for LA. So I usually only wear this jacket at night or when I know that the function is going to be outside. But one of the reasons why I do love it is because right here, you guys can hear my floor creak as I go down. It's not me. I love that it's cropped here so it lands perfectly at my waistline, because usually for kids' jackets, the shoulders are a lot smaller and it's a lot longer down this way because kids are expected to be tall as well and lengthy. So I usually have a real big problem with finding jackets, especially fur jackets as well, just because I have such a broader shoulder because I am just more, developed. So I definitely love this fur. I use it everywhere, even when I'm like traveling, going to nice places, like going out to dinner. It's just something I can throw on real quick and take it off because it's LA and it's hot. So one of my favorites, every girl must have, please, a fur jacket. It just solves all issues, you guys. I even encourage you men. I have a lot of guy friends who also search in the women's section for fur coats, and they land amazing deals and they look suave, So you men too, don't miss out on this. So we have another must-have. I believe that everyone also should have a leather jacket. I actually this 2019, this last year, I got my first leather jacket because I felt like it was due, and I knew that so many outfits I could work with this, and it's honestly my personality. I kind of have this grunge kind of, I guess, outdoor streetwear type of athletic look. That's me. So I can literally just throw this on with any outfit and it automatically just, spices it up like that. So I was honestly, when I first bought this, I searched everywhere for it because it's very difficult where the sleeve length, excuse me, the sleeve length is usually always a huge issue. So I was really concerned when I did find this. It was the last one in this size, you guys. Me and this store worker looked everywhere for the last size, small size of this leather jacket. So it actually lands perfectly on my wrist length, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute what it looks like. But I'm also going to point out once again, we have actual working zippers, and you can actually put stuff in here in your hands. Okay, let me just tell you, this is shocking for a lot of kid jackets because usually, oh yeah, they'll have the zipper as decoration, but then the pocket's gonna be sewed in closed, and what's the point? I can't even stick my hands in there to keep warm. I can't even put my keys in there. I can't put nothing. So I'm so happy that this actually had functional zippers. It obviously goes all the way up to the neck here, and you can connect, which I do because it does get chilly. And then we have a small collar, which is just a short collar, which I love because I don't like things so close up to the neck because I just do have a short neck. And as you guys can see, I got it from H&M, which is just difficult for me to actually find a brand, but because they actually have a kids section for H&M, I'm able to find a lot more things. It's not one of my go-to brands, but it definitely comes to convenience when I need something specific. So I definitely like going there for specifics. The length of the jacket here falls perfectly at my waistline as well, and you guys can see how that's gonna look. Now, I know everyone probably has a jacket that's similar to this, but honestly, this is probably the first time that I found it in my size and where it didn't make me look so frumpy and fat, because I do hate jackets that do that because I'm so short. So it's really difficult for that to show my figure off in jackets. So I actually found this at JCPenny's in the kids section, and it was on sale for 75% off, you guys. So I'm going to be listing all of the prices of how much I got these jackets for, which you guys are going to be shocked. But keep in mind that this is the kids section. This isn't the teens or the adult women's. Like, we get different pricing as kids. So it is going to be a lot cheaper than what you guys are really going to be expecting. But that's just one of the perks of being me. So the jacket lands perfectly on my wrist and at my hip length. The zipper does not completely go all the way down, but it is one of the most comfiest jackets I really have owned, and it's just so simple that you can pair with anything. So yeah, you're gonna see what it looks like on me, and you guys can be my cute little judges. Okay, so this is what the trench looks like on. And you can kind of see where the pockets lay. Kind of perfect length. This is kind of where the sleeve length lays. So it definitely doesn't feel like it's in my way. It definitely has enough space to the fact where I'm still kept warm. And I can even pull a long sleeve even longer over this to give it a little sassy look. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like zip up. I kind of like going all the way to the top. And then I'll cinch here with the strings so it can give me more of a flattering figure for when I'm going out. And it keeps you warm and dry, which is great because LA can get wet. So yeah, this is what it looks like cinched. This is what it looks like on. So I kept the length. I was gonna go like maybe an inch shorter, but I actually kept the length for when I wear heels and when I wear, like, even with tennis shoes. Like, it doesn't make me look short. It doesn't make me feel like I'm frumpy, and it's super comfortable, and I can like maneuver really well with it. My honestly favorite feature on this jacket is the cinch that I get to have control over. Pockets. So yeah. Okay, so you guys are never, ever gonna guess how much this trench is. Okay, let me just do a little twirl for you so you guys can see. We have the cinched waist, the working pockets, we have a great leg length, we have a great sleeve length, and you can get this jacket for only $20 at the Jazz Kids store online on Instagram. Oh, $20, simple for this trench coat. And to be honest with you, if it wasn't, it was sent to me because I wanted to try out the brand first. And if this wasn't sent to me, I was way more than willing to pay for this myself. And after she sent this to me, I have continually paid for things on that site because I'm like, okay, I need this, I need that, and I need this because I know I'm never gonna find this in stores. Oh my God, like, this is super cute. I know that my size is here. I can fit into that. Like, you guys really need to do some digging on even just Instagram. I just looked up kids clothing and a whole bunch of brands picked up. And I was just going through each and every one, and I was looking to see what's out there, what's new, what can I work with, who can I work with. So definitely do your research. Go and look and explore and see what new brands are out there and upcoming, because it's honestly the old brands, they're becoming old, and us new faces and us new entrepreneurs that are coming up, we're the new thing, we're the new trend. We are the ones that are coming up with these new and exciting and intellectual ideas about clothing and how it should be fitting and working and functioning. So do your research, honey. You're gonna find a lot. Okay, so this is the next jacket. We have my leather motocross jacket. And one of the reasons why I really do love this jacket, and it's one of my go-tos, is that it has really functional working zippers. It doesn't annoy me at the sleeve length of where it lands. And even if I wanted to, I probably could. I could take a good couple inches off of the sleeve just to even make it more. But I kind of like the half hand cover look, if that's a thing. That's what I like. It's just comforting to me. But if I wanted to later in the future, if it was really bothering me, I could definitely use these as measurements, and I could take off and where I feel where it should lay. But I honestly overall love this jacket. I wouldn't change anything about it right now. It lays perfectly right here at my hip, so I don't feel like it's going all the way down, which is honestly a good look too, but I was just looking for just a hip cut, regular leather jacket, you know. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like zipped up. You guys can see different ways that you guys can zip up this jacket. Not all leather jackets do this, but mine does. So it can go all the way up here, and then it could just rest, and I don't feel claustrophobic here, which I told you guys earlier that the collar, I was always scared that it would be a big issue because I have such a short neck. So the collar actually lays perfectly half in length of my neck. I don't feel so claustrophobic. And I have a great pocket leg access, which is great. And yeah, if you guys want the not all the way zipped up, so it's not that hot out, you know, we live in LA. Usually I'm like right here with the zipper, even at night, you know, like, and it can just lay as it is, like perfectly going out, go to most comfortable and warm jacket that I probably do own as well. I really like the functionality that it has. It's comfortable and it's fashionable. So yeah. Okay guys, so I actually got this at a pretty decent price. I was expecting to pay around $50 for a leather jacket that was going to specifically fit me, because I honestly thought, I was like, okay, I have to get it altered. It's going to need this, it's going to need that. It's probably not going to fit here, because that's just what I've always just known. So I found this jacket at H&M. Well, the lady at the store found it because there was only one size that I found, and it was one size too big, and I was like, damn, like I really need this jacket. It's about to be my birthday. Like, girl, can you just help me find, do you have any more sizes of this jacket? And she scounged the whole kids area for me. And she found my size, which is a 7'8", and it fits perfectly, which I just think whoever above was watching over me for my birthday, just let this girl have a leather jacket because she needs it. So I found this jacket for $35 at H&M, which is not a bad price for a leather jacket, especially something that doesn't need to be altered. Like, I was shocked, you guys. So this jacket is probably, it's really good material. It's probably going to last me another good, like, 5 to 7 years of this jacket, just for the fact that I don't really outgrow and I don't do a lot of wear and tear, I guess. So it's definitely something I know I'm going to be using it for years, which is why I was willing to spend even $50 on a leather jacket, which makes sense. But the fact that it was only $35, yes. And the fact that it fit me, and we found the last one, yes. I was a happy girl. So $35 at H&M. Okay, so here is my fur jacket. One I think everybody should honestly own, a fur jacket, a faux fur jacket. Thank you. So I definitely use this when I want a more classier, classic look, something that's going to keep me warm, but something that I could just take off at the end of the night and put it over my chair and do whatever. You know, I don't want to be walking around in this jacket unless it's cold and it's an outside event, then I will. One of the things that I like about this jacket is that it actually has like a hook here up at the top, and you can hook it and then it can stay closed for you. So it definitely falls great at a good sleeve length. I don't feel like I'm having to push it up or that it's getting in the way of things. I don't feel like I'm shedding everywhere, you know. So I definitely use this a lot for going out, for events, for meetings, for stuff like that. Definitely when it's colder or at night, you know. just a simple black fur jacket. It lands perfectly here at my hip line, so I don't feel like I'm being just, but if I could have a long faux fur jacket, I will. Definitely, I'm in the looks for it. If anybody wants to make me one, let me know. But I like the length that it lands here. It's perfectly functional. I don't feel like I'm having to drag everything. It doesn't feel heavy on me. It's just a great, great jacket to you guys to have. Okay guys, so I'm gonna keep it real with you. I have no idea how much this was, but I do know where I got it from. And I have no idea if I bought it or if it was a gift, but I know where it came from. So this was another Arizona brand, and I found it in the kids section. Now, my guess is that this was between $25 and $40, Amazon and JCPenny's. So there you go. Okay, so here's the last jacket. Just my simple brown, fuzzy, super comfy sweater. Here's the zipper. This is with it all the way down, and you can obviously go as far up as you want. But I feel comfortable with it down here. It's just something where I can honestly just put a sports bra on, throw this on, go to the grocery store, go to my workout class, you know, or just do what you can do around the house. Like, this is just a great, comfy, just cozy sweater for the holidays, for the crazy rain weather that we get here in LA. It's just super functional and it's easy. It's just a simple pullover. The only thing I do have an issue with fuzzy sweaters is that my hair is so thin, so it creates such a static. So I honestly usually pair this jacket with my hair in like a ponytail with like a cute sleek back, or I'll put a hat over it and I'll just go outside the house. And it's cute and it's just obviously trendy, and obviously we're not trying to be a part of the trend, but this is just a functional jacket that I love to wear. It lands perfectly at the sleeve length right here, and it lands perfectly right here. I don't feel frumpy, I don't feel fat, I don't feel short even in this jacket, which is great because usually they're just so poofed out. So I honestly found this back home, and it was on sale for 75% off. So I honestly almost grabbed two, and I should have grabbed the black one, but I just didn't. But next year. So. Okay, so you guys are never gonna believe the price on this. Because I got it 75% off, it was only $10. That's right, you heard me, this was $10. Originally probably like $25, $30, not gonna lie, but it was 75% off, and me and my sister just so happened to pass that aisle. And here we are. So this is what I got for $10 at JCPenny's, and this is one of my favorite brands because I used to shop them as a kid for my jeans, and it was because they also had, just like Old Navy, the elastic waistband on the inside where you can adjust for your waist. And I used to buy my jeans from there all the time because I only had so many selected brands where I was actually able to choose that for my jeans. So I have always stuck with Arizona. I've always loved Arizona, and I will continue to shop Arizona because they're just one of the most functional brands that you guys may have not known about. So I'm here to introduce you guys to Arizona. Go check JCPenny's. You can find them there. That's where I found this at. So yeah. Okay, so that's the end of this segment for my go-to jackets that are in Drew's closet. That's me. You guys kind of got to see what my looks are, my little niches as to why I love my jackets, and what I shop for always, and the price range and the budgets. So everything I shop for is a great budget. It's not so expensive where it's completely not affordable. You know, we all deserve to be looking fabulous and feeling confident and happy and comfortable in our clothing. Like, we disabled, handicapped people are not just sitting at home, you know, doing nothing. Like, we want to go out, we have meetings, we have things we need to do, and we're gonna look fabulous doing it regardless. I am so happy that more brands are opening up their minds and their eyes to new ideas And this is just the beginning, because even this next year, I have so much planned. You guys are going to be wearing me in a little bit. So stay tuned, and you guys will get to see what's next. Even comment below on some things, on some clothes that you guys may want to see me in, some outfits, some questions, like maybe for pants or for skirts. Or I even have a great tights company that you guys can shop about. I can go into detail for that next episode. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Stay beautiful, stay kind, and stay confident.